AirsoftAL here, and welcome to another Loadout video. Now, I know I've made several Loadout videos in the past, and many ranging from, well, me having my early days of editing to, of course, updating the Loadout as it progresses, and boy, oh boy, do I got a Loadout video for you. So today, we're talking about the current iteration of my Loadout, which is, of course, well, what I got right here, and the new guns that I've added to it, as well as the last little bit of pouches that I've added to it. Understand that all links to all guns, equipment, what have you, will be in the description down below. So if you want some, or you are interested in one, you can have a look. Anyway, continuing on. Let's go ahead and start with the guns I have and what I rock. Now, the first new addition is, of course, the SCAR-L. Now, I do have a Mad Dog, or my bad, a Bulldog, I believe the name of it is. Yeah, a Bulldog single-point, two-point sling attached to it. Now, this SCAR-L right here is actually a debated one. It's either a D-Boys or a SEMA SCAR-L, or Echo 1, depending on what you talk, but either way. It is fully ambi on the fire selector. I have a BSA red dot on there, three colored, either which is red, green, blue. I have my Magpul foregrip on there, as well as a rail panel over here to basically make it a little bit easier, or basically do that. I really do love that. I really do. Now, this is one of the primary weapons I run. The second primary, and you all know this, you all love this gun, because I've got nothing but love from it, is, of course, my King Arms Thompson. I will run with this gun heavily if I have to. It's a really nice gun. I love it to death. It's just amazing. Now, primary is always nice, but what about sidearms? Well, with the sidearm, of course, I have my KWC 1911. It is very nice, a nice little railgun. Snappy, responsive, it is amazing. I will be requiring more mags for this. And of course I have the Scout Regiment little symbol on the lanyard loop for just extra coolness, and of course, +2 charisma. Yes, Fallout fans, I am a Fallout fan. I just love this gun, I'm not gonna lie. With that, of course, I move down. I move away from that over to this, which is, of course, my backup pistol. Because I only got the one mag for the 1911, but I'm still going to rock this pistol. It is, of course, the tried and true Black Ops Ignite revolver. This is a great backup pistol. I love it to death, and I will run it no matter what. I will run, of course, heavier BBs through it, or I can use the Dan Weston CQB shells with it, because it's able to. So, if you keep hearing one particular field owner keep talking about, oh, don't run these, just leave them in your car, tell him Dan Weston makes CQB shells for him. So you can use those CQB shells, or you can just use heavier BBs, because that actually does work. But I would recommend you get the Dan Weston CQB shells. Now, moving away, of course, from the pistols, which I'm going to go ahead and take those off, because I'm taking off equipment as I go along. Moving, of course, to this thing back here, as you can probably tell, it is, of course, my tried and true melee weapon, which I need to get a sheath for. It is, of course, my katana. My katana is a very nice katana. I love it. It's long. It's good. I've gotten a good bit of melee kills with this thing. I love it to death, and still rock it. Then, of course, we go to my vest. Well, let me go ahead and get my single point sling off, my single to two point position sling off me. Set that off to the side. We go to my hands, which of course are the JT Paintball hard knuckle gloves. These are $15. I love them. You're probably wondering why there's these cut off. Well, the index fingers were obviously cut off for trigger response, better time. But this one was actually cut off because a little hole was getting to it, so I was like, you know what, screw it, I'll just cut it off, and it gives me a second faster trigger finger. Take these off. Now I move to my helmet, which is, of course, a simple little $30 bump helmet. It's a little repo helmet, but it works very nice, and it has saved my head from many a fracture. I mean that as in I've actually bumped my head a good bit of times on some tree branches and limbs and what have you. Now it's basically painted with the two green stripes, and of course the rails, the arc rails, are painted green simply for camouflage. It's not meant to be pretty. It's just there for camouflage purposes. On the back, of course, I have the United States flag with the great state of Texas on it. It's a nice little bump helmet, $30, not bad. It actually really is good. Of course, it has a pop-down visor, but I would not recommend this. There are replacement ones. There's aftermarket parts for them, so aftermarket visors that actually can withstand the BB shots, although this one has withstood BB shots, but then again, those were below 380 FPS, so that's just kind of how it is. Set that off to the side. Then we move down to my iPro, which is, of course, the Venture 2 safety glasses. These are Z87 Plus, which I had looked it up. These are in fact shatter resistant. They will take a BB hit. I did a video earlier today. I did a video early on of me shooting test these glasses, so you will see that. I'm not doing the whole point blank thing, because really, who's going to shoot you in the eye point blank? No. In order for them to actually really stand up to it, I'm going to be doing the distance test, because honestly, that's what you do in airsoft. You shoot HR from a distance. Moving down, of course, we have my neck protection, which is basically a little boggin style neck thing that you can wear, or face, what have you. I wear this a good bit, and if not, then I'm usually rocking a schmog, but for this one, I'm rocking this, of course. Put that to the side. Then, of course, you see this. This is the JT neck protection, neck protector, which is Velcro on. It's nice. It's really, really good, actually, for a cheap little price. It's like it's like $5, I think. But this does help me protect my neck. I've been shot there a couple times with this thing. It works fantastic. Love it. Then, of course, moving down, but before I do talk about the vest, you probably see this. This is, of course, my communications. My communications is my Cobra radio. It is waterproof. It floats. It's got a light in case I have to see in the dark. It's got a 50-mile range. It's got 2 privacy codes. GMRS, FRS, no really idea. It has a scanner, it has a weather channel, it's got a ton of stuff on there that I need to read the manual on. It's a really good radio, I'm not gonna lie. This thing is awesome. It vibrates, it beeps, it does everything you need it to do. I love it. It's a great little radio for 40 bucks. Throw that up to the side. Next, of course, is my vest, which I've talked about to death, but I love this vest. It is, of course, my little Fire Dragon Recon vest. I will get you a link to the description down below for you to get one if you're interested in one. This thing works. I love it. I don't care your thoughts on these vests. I love this one. It works for me. It is great. It has done everything I needed to do. And of course, the nice little Molly Web paneling got me my butt bag, which is basically my dump pouch. A very nice bag. Just love this bag. Yeah. Now, of course, inside this mag pouch is the batteries that I use to power my SCAR, my new SCAR, and my Thompson for the longest time. I have, of course, the Swiss Arms 9.6 volt 1600 milliamp battery, and of course the AGM 1.2 volt 1200 milliamp battery. These are actually really good. This is a LiPo. This one is also considered a LiPo. It's real. These both are really good, and they've lasted me a good long while. I could not just be more happier to have these batteries. So I'm going to set these off to the side, of course. And of course, the cool thing about this vest is it does have a Velcro panel, so you can actually Velcro on other mag pouches, pistol holsters, what have you, just basically whatever you need. This thing, once again, this thing has just done what I needed to, and I love it. And of course, I'm rocking the SHOT Show 2017 patch, as well as my homemade Scout Regiment patch, and of course, you can basically see Scout Regiment anywhere on me and my weapons. Taking that off. Now, as for the uniform, I'm basically wearing Woodland, basic Woodland, because I'm not trying to replicate any military. I'm not trying to do anything of that nature. I just love Woodland because it works for me. I am going to get other camos, of course, that actually work for me, or I'll probably get something for CQB. By the way, now onto my leg, of course, I have my drop leg holster, which is basically my UTG drop leg holster. I love this holster. It's great. It works. It's pretty good for what I need to do. It's a pain to adjust. It really is. For this especially, to try and adjust it for pistols, it's just a pain to try and do, but well worth it when you finally get it in the end. It really, really works very well when it needs to. Throwing that off to the side. Of course, for my feet, and this one's important, mind you, I wear these. They're Belleville steel toe boots, combat boots with nice leg support right here. This is what this is. This is basically leg support. It helps It's puffy, it's soft, but it helps keep your leg up, and it's got great ankle support all around. I love these boots. I've used these boots to no end. And the steel toe definitely helps when you have something drop on your foot because your buddy forgot to tell you, hey, look down, look out below, and they drop it on your foot. Now finally, of course, and this is something I'm going to be adding to my collection very soon, because of it, I'm going to be adding a sniper rifle. But not the whole stereotypical sniper, no. I'm going to be adding a sleeper sniper, which is modeled after my good buddy's M14 right here. I will be getting one similar to this, but it's going to be full size, of course, and it will be coming into my collection very soon after I get some fundage. More information on that later, of course. But outside of that, what do you guys think of my loadout? Do you have any suggestions on how I can improve it or what I should add to it? And before you say anything, yes, I have some hydro. It's over here. It's just a simple canteen, guys. I knew, because of the warmer weather coming, I know a lot of you are probably going to fill up the comment section with, where's your hydro? Where's your H2O? Hydrate or die. I got a canteen. Okay? And I was in the Boy Scouts. I'm an Eagle Scout. Believe me, I know dehydration. It's a bitch, because I've been dehydrated before. So, understand now, I got a canteen. I'm good. Okay? Okay. So, as always, guys, I'm an Airsoft Owl. And, of course, go to the links down below in order to get your own equipment, or at least some of the stuff I have, if you're interested. And, as always, I'm an Airsoft Owl, and I will see you guys in the next video. Till next time.